Clashers, this is No Limit King with USA Adults, back with another war recap. This time against, that clan. Level 8 clan, and man, this war was such a sweet victory. This was a modding Asian clan, you know, the ones that we all hate, and they came at us pretty hard with their modding right off the bat, and we ended up getting them, and we ended up getting them good. So really excited about this war. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to jump right into it. Some really great attacks. This #1 hit on a Town Hall 11 by our #1 guy Mohd was just awesome. So let's check out this 2-star 60%. Pretty solid Town Hall 11 right here. Really a Town Hall 10, but with the upgraded hero, and so he brings in some hogs here to lure out the CC, anchors with an archer, and uses some minions to kill this hound. Now this is a great way to kill the CC troops with very minimal troop space. The only challenge is it takes some time. So you can see he drops an extra minion there to try to help get that loon down, drops another minion, realizing this is going to take some time. But it's great. It's worth it because you don't have to worry about your queen. So right there, he drops the earthquake spells. So this is going to be a Quad-Quake 5 Golem Gowi. And so Hound pops, doesn't get all the pups, but that's okay. Drops his golems up here. Got his whiz coming in behind to clean up the buildings. The Eagle Artillery's raining down fire, drops in the wall breakers, drops his heroes. Heroes bunch all in here to this core, drops the rage, gets in, King's on the Queen. Queen goes down fast, drops the freeze spell up top. He launches his invincibility from the Grand Warden. Allows his troops to get in further, uses his last freeze spell there, and gets that Town Hall. So his king goes down, but he got the Town Hall, and he still got troops up here. Now in his clan castle, he had max giants, which is a little unusual. You'd think there would be another actual golem, but these max giants actually did some work here. So Queen gets taken out here, but the Warden and these max giants are still alive, so they end up breaking through this base, or this wall right here, and he's got some whiz over here on the right hand side, and these giants come in and they're able to kind of not defend, but distract some of the defenses a little bit, so these whiz kind of get a few more percentage points. So here they are with a few more percentage points. Drops an archer down here and watch this total annihilation. And there goes the archer. Cratered her. Anyways, 2-star 60%, very well done. The other Town Hall 10 hits were really good. We just don't have time to show all of them. Great job, Mohd and Thanatos. We had Thanatos and Bluto kind of beating up on some of their top Town Hall 9s. That was kind of fun to watch. But here we had Fireman on #6 just do an absolute excellent Quad-Quake Govalaloon. Or Govalalo. Govalalo. Anyways, let's just watch and see this thing happen. So, right here, he uses the Quad-Quake to open it up. He's got Wiz up here cleaning up trash without anybody hitting him. Drops in the golems just in time as these Wiz begin to come in. And he's got his Queen in here, drops his King. He's patient on that. Then he drops these 4 Valks, these max Valks. And he's coming in here with this kind of a kill squad, rages these Valks, and they move in. He heals the core, and old-fashioned, takeout of the CC troops just under rage and healing the core. Now, as he's doing this, he's triggering bombs. He's getting down the Town Hall, and he's already taken out 2 of the ADs. So now he started his Laloon portion of the attack. So he's still got his king a little bit left, his queen still full health with her ability, and he starts the loon. So he starts the lava hound up here, drops the 2 balloons right behind, drops the double loons there, and then drops the other lava hound with the loons behind. So now he's got 2 Lava Hounds. Now he covers the area with haste spells. Really love this because at Town Hall 9 you don't have the extra spell that a Town Hall 10 has, and so utilizing 2 haste spells gives him greater coverage on this area up here, which has a lot of high hit point defenses and could really slow up balloons if they're not moving quickly. So great use of haste spells. He gets that one down. Now check this out. Right here, his queen has actually targeted this last air defense, so she actually takes out the air defense before they even get there. He still would have had it had he used his hound, because he's got his hound there, and his loons would have not been far behind. But Queen did some just extra damage here. So he comes in, soaks up that seeking air mine, hound pops, and he's got 4 loons back here cleaning up the last piece. And he throws in a couple of whiz. He's got pups everywhere. He's still got a minion over here. Still got a full golem intact. So, I mean, this was just an absolute, just total wreckage of this base. Very well executed plan, 808 Fireman. And if that wasn't exciting enough, he went ahead and did it again on number 7. So we'll go through this a little quicker. This time he actually didn't use Quad-Quake. And he brought, and instead of bringing the Valks, he brought kind of more of a traditional Golaloon kill squad. So he's got 2 golems here with whiz for cleanup, drops the queen, drops the wall breakers, breaks in, everybody begins to move in, and drops the rage. And this is kind of where he drops this poison and the jump and his BK. So now his BK's in there. He started to go to work. Poison's doing work. Queen's doing work. Golems are tanking. Wiz are in there. He takes down 1 AD right here. Queen targets the second one. That goes down. Now that 2 ADs are down and the Queen are down, he's free to do his Laloon part, but right now he's just seeing, okay, what else can I get with this kill squad? He pumps his king here, and now he starts all the way over from here to soak up any of those seeking air mines and kind of distract the Tesla and those defenses to allow those loons to get in. Uses the haste spell again. Again, these Teslas pop here on the outside, so his hound placement was excellent because it's soaking up the max amount of defensive damage, so these loons can just walk their way through this space. So you can see here 1 hound pops, second hound is getting worked on, but drops the final rage spell, which he probably didn't even need to. That was OP, really. And he's got 4 loons on the back end here just for fun. This one down here ends up taking up a seeking air mine, so he ends up losing that cluster of loons, but he's got a bunch up here. We'll speed it up. He's still got his queen alive. He's got pups. He's got whiz. And he's got 3 stars. No, he's got 6 stars. Excellent war, 808 Firemen. All right. And the next one, Nok, coming in here with a big 3-star. I actually hit this base first and only 2-starred it. Nok brought a Stoned Gowiwi with 6 witches. And he just wrecks this base. This was just so much fun to watch. This is kind of last minute attack here in the war. He breaks open the base, drops the jump, drops the poison, drops the rage, and he's taking care of the town hall, the CC troops. His golems are tanking. His whiz are in there. Some of the witches are in there, but some of the witches have also funneled down here. So he's kind of got a witch walk going down here on the bottom side. But his golems are just tanking all these defenses right here. They break through this wall, and they're just soaking up all of this damage while the Queen's over here just cleaning up. The Expo's working on some of these other troops over here, but you can see his wizard and his witches are still walking around the side. Golems are still right here tanking. Queen locks onto the enemy king, takes him out. And look at all these skellies in here. So he places a perfect rage spell. This spell right here gets these golems and these skellies through this wall. They trip the bomb, but right here in this pocket, these golems are soaking up all of the defenses remaining here. The Expo's on them, the cannons are on them, the archer towers are on them, and his Queen is still over here working. More skellies are coming. The witches are still walking around the base. He pumps his queen over here, takes out some of these side defenses pretty quickly. Unfortunately, the AT targets the queen and gets her down before she can take it down. But he's still got a full golem intact. He's got, I think, 4 witches left. Drops his last whiz right here just to help out with the effort. And he's got both his golemites still tanking over here. Drops a couple whiz on the back end to clean up. Gets some of those buildings. And just mass skellies still left. And at this point, the only thing that could take these out was this mortar. And he's so focused on these little skellies, he's not even worried about or thinking about the witches. This last whiz was pretty critical in getting this cannon down. And that is it. So I'll speed that up. And so once that's done, then the skelly run is on. Skellies run. They split, they hit, and 3-star. There we go. Excellent work, Nok. That was fun to watch. All right. And missed on 9. Shifty almost got it. He was super disappointed, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Number 10 he did get, though. Let's see the 3-star. He brings a GOHO here and draws out the troops. Actually uses the double poison here, which he normally doesn't. He usually saves one for the skellies, but he just went for it. Drops in the Shattered GOHO with the whiz behind. Drops in 2 sets of Valks and the heroes, and uses the jump spell to kind of consolidate all of these troops towards the core. So great use of the base design there and the jump spells. He's still got a golem down here taking, but then he starts to sprinkle in some of these hogs down here. Again, sprinkling in these hogs on some of these high hit point buildings. His king is in the middle. The Valks are in the middle. The queen is now jumped into the middle. There's a whiz. Some of these hogs meet him here in the core. He's still got 2 heals left. So he's got plenty of troops, plenty of hogs, plenty of heals. Probably doesn't even need both heals, but he goes ahead and drops a heal right here, right in BK territory. These hogs are able to plow through these last defenses. Queen did get taken out over here, but he uses this last heal spell in this last compartment here and takes out the rest of these defenses. So at this point, it's just cleanup and kind of a fun variation on the Shattered GOHO. Bring in those 4 Valks. You can see 2 of the Valks are still alive. So that was a pretty powerful kill squad there. So excellent job. Great read on that base. All right. 11 we just missed. 12 we got. Lieutenant Aldo raining down 3 stars on this guy using the Quad-Quake Shattered GOHO. He opens up the core, lets the golem sit on the walls, drops in the 3rd. Oh, that's a stoned GOHO. My bad. Brings in the wall breakers. Does break through both of these walls, which was nice. Drops the rage spell. Heroes come in. All right, now he starts to flank his kill squad with these hogs over here. He uses almost all but 4. Does a nice heal right here to get these hogs through this core. Now everybody has met in the core. There's a big party going on. We're just thrashing on this core. Drops another heal as they exit the core. He's done on spells now, but he's got almost all of his troops left. Both heroes. Still got his queen pump. Drops these last 4 hogs over here on this AT just to help out. And this was just an excellent attack. I'll clean it up. He ends up not getting these couple of defenses up here, but his queen is able to break through, and she's able to take out these defenses. And his king and his whiz were just walking around the base cleaning up. So, great hit, and good stuff. All right, moving on. We have got number 13. I ended up 3-starring this one. This was one of my favorite attacks, got to say. Thanks, a little shout out to 808 Fireman for some of the help on the planning here. But this is a Queen Walk Shattered GOHO. So I start over here by dropping a giant and a wizard to clean up this camp and kind of create a funnel. So he tanks for this whiz. And so I drop the healers after the giant goes down, because you don't want the healers running over to that giant to help out. That would ruin the whole attack. So as she comes in here, these are kind of Town Hall 8 defenses, so several of them on her at once isn't going to take her out. So she takes out these 3 defenses on this corner, and she begins her walk down towards 6 o'clock. Now, as soon as this Expo and this Archer Tower lock on to this queen. In addition to this mortar, there's nothing else around this that's going to kill a hog. So 808 Fireman actually suggested I drop one hog here to kill this archer tower free of charge. He's just got a mortar shooting on him, so he's got plenty of time here. And he actually ends up drawing out the CC troops and doing this. So as he draws out these CC troops, I lay a nice little poison path for these CC troops to just slowly work their way through. And I end up getting all of these loons and just helping the queen with this dragon here. I ended up not even having to use her ability. So that was really nice. So she ends up continuing to walk around this base, and then I end up dropping the golems over here around 5 and 6 o'clock. As these two golems are dropping down here, Queen's still doing her thing. I drop the cleanup whiz. I drop the king and some wall breakers. I could have waited a little longer on the king, but that's okay. I get in here. Now, here's where this happens. Here's the key part of this, this hit. I needed the jump spell to reach to the core. From the compartment at 6 o'clock I'm in to the core compartment where the town hall is in. So, shout out a little prayer, drop the jump spell. Does it work? It looks like it's going to. They start funneling toward the compartment. I drop my rage. We still got one healer. She's healing the king, it looks like. All right, now that these guys are in here, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be jumping towards that core, I know there's 2 Teslas over here, so I drop 4 hogs on each of these Teslas, and I want these hogs to join us in the core. And because I want a heal spell to be used for everyone. I want everybody to be participating. So here they go. They jump in the core and drop the heal spell, and all the defenses are distracted. So I drop 3 hogs up here on this wizard tower so they can come join the party. And the double bomb down here was already tripped. The only other double bomb there is between this air defense and this expo. So I drop a few more surgical hogs back here on this back end side in hopes of trying to get to that double bomb before everything else does. But they got there first. They triggered one bomb, then the second bomb. I didn't have a heal spell left, but I had enough hogs that hadn't been hit by that first bomb to withstand the second bomb. Still got both golems intact. Still got my queen with her ability. Got cleanup whiz and archer around the base with 4 hogs left. So this was a really fun attack. Fun time planning, fun time executing. So, all right. And then we've got Experiment. He did a great Shattered GOHO. We got Nemesis. I'm going to show Nemesis here. Nemesis is our air guy. He likes to bring his air attacks, and so he's coming in here with, I think it's a cold-blooded. It might actually be stone. It might actually be shattered. No, yeah, it is shattered. So he brings in 2 golems. Now the only critique I have here is he opens up the wall pretty quickly and lets these golems come in a little too fast. He needed some more time to let these whiz clear this trash buildings and drop his BK so it funnels directly in there as well as his AQ. Because right now those golems are taking all the damage from the defenses and the CC troops. So they actually get burned out a little quicker than you'd like. But it ends up working out okay for him. This attack was pretty OP. So you can see his kill squad kind of gets in here. Golemites are still there doing some last minute tanking. Queen's coming in, Wiz coming in. He ends up taking out both of these ADs right here, which is exactly what his goal was. Now that those are down, here comes the hounds. So he drops 2 on one side, 1 on the other, drops some loons right behind him, and uses a rage here and a haste up top. And because that was all he had left, but it was just so overpowering. So you can see, I mean, he's done. That's it. He's got this last sweeper down here. Sweeper's going down. Clean up pups, clean up troops. Queen's still alive. So excellent job, Nemesis. And the last one we're going to show, I think is the last one, Mustang on 17. Mustang hasn't had a 3 in a while, so this was really awesome to see. He brings a Quad-Quake, Shattered GOHO, tries to lure, doesn't get the lure, drops the golems and the whiz and the king. King walks, but Queen goes in. He rages the kill squad. takes out the CC Old Fashioned, brings in the hogs to kind of help with the kill squad as they go through, and some hogs over here to flank. Drops the heal spells. Both hogs are sitting inside of these heal spells, nice, warm, and cozy. Taking out these defenses. They continue to go through the base. They trigger the bombs right here, and they end up dying just short of these last defenses up top. But with that single cannon left and this queen right here, she ends up taking out everything here, including that cannon, and then the last whiz just take out everything else. So great job. Nice to see the stoned or the shattered GOHO strategy and the Quad-Quake. It looks good on you, Mustang. Well done. Okay, I think that's it. There's just so many other good attacks. We don't have time for them all, but this was a great war for us, and we love sticking it to these modding clans. So keep on clashing, guys, and we look forward to the next win.